All right, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel and this week's Bike Quick Talks. But before we get into today's video, if you are new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So in today's Bike Quick Talks, we're talking about bicycle stems and what all these different measurements actually mean and how to pick the right stem for yourself. So a bicycle stem, essentially that's the part that goes in between the fork on your bike and the handlebars. So pretty basic thing you would think, right? Wrong, there are a lot of different measurements you kind of got to pay attention to. For the first thing we get into is the steerer tube size. So that's going to be the side that actually goes onto the steerer tube of your fork. So pretty much right here on the bike. So it's going to be two different types. You're going to have threaded and threadless stems. So threaded stems are going to have a post that comes out the bottom and is going to have a wedge on the bottom. Those are most commonly going to be a 1-inch size. However, there are 1 1/8" as well. And those are going to be your threaded type stems. Now your other type of stem is going to be a threadless stem. And with a threadless stem, you're generally looking at something that's going to be completely see-through, something very similar along the lines of this. Now, most common with these, 1 1/8". However, there are 1-inch versions as well. So in this case, this is an 1 1/8". I would say the majority of you, if you're looking for a threadless stem, are looking for an 1 1/8" for your steerer tube. The next measurement you're really going to see is going to be the bars that are going to go onto your bike. So there's really going to be 3 main sizes you're going to see, and they're going to be in millimeters. So what they're measuring is essentially the clamp diameter on the bars, pretty much where your stem is going to clamp onto the bars, pretty much the center of your handlebars. So your 3 main sizes are going to be 25.4 millimeters, 31.8 millimeters, and 35 millimeters. Those are going to be your 3 main sizes there. So when you're looking for a stem, you want to make sure you get one that's compatible with your set of handlebars. Now there is shims to go from a larger size stem, like a 35 millimeter stem, down to a 31.8 or a 25.4. You need to make sure if you need those, that you get those. The easiest way to know what size bars you have is going to be to measure the clamping diameter right here, where your current stem is attached to the bars. Measure that with a tape measure. Calipers is going to be by far the best. Sometimes even labeled on the bars, but you want to make sure you get that measurement right. Otherwise, your stem's not really going to clamp like it's supposed to. The next measurement you're going to see is going to be the length of the stem. So what that measurement is going to be is center line of the steerer tube to center line of the handlebar clamp right up here. So what that measurement says is essentially what it is, the length of the stem. So how far that stem is between those two. In the case of these are 105 millimeters. So again, measured in millimeters. So you're going to measure from right here to the end to where the handlebars clamp to the middle of that, and that's going to give you that measurement. So if you want to be laid out a little bit more, or stretch yourself out on the bike, longer stem. You want to bring bars a little closer to you, like you see on a lot of modern mountain bikes. Shorter stem might be the option for you in that case. Now, the last measurement you're going to see is going to be the angle of the bars. So a lot of times you'll see a degree. So they have everything from a 0 degree up to some crazy high degrees. In the case of this one, this is a 25-degree stem. So what that means is the measurement from pretty much flat up to this point here, pretty much the angle the stem is going at, is 25 degrees. Now, obviously, you can have that as a plus 25 degrees, or you can flip it around and have a minus 25 degrees. So you have both of those options available to you. So what you're looking for with that measurement is really how high or how low you need the bars to be. It's really going to depend on your personal fit on your bike, what kind of angle you need. Now there are fully adjustable stems as well that have a adjuster right here so you can angle the stem wherever you want it to be. That is an option as well. If you're not quite sure what you want, you can get one of those and give that a shot there. So hopefully that helps you understand a lot of the measurements and sizes out there for bicycle stems. They offer pretty much all those different versions, both in a threaded and a threadless version. Threaded stems you're definitely going to have to look a little bit harder for. They're not as common as they used to be, but they definitely are available in both of those, and both those different stem styles have all these different measurements available out there. So if you guys learned something today, or at least found this information useful, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate your support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering any questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.